Welcome to Easy Learn. Let us know the first chapter of the C coding, that is Introduction to C. Introduction to C, right? Let us learn what is C program, its theory or history. C is the general purpose programming language. Programming language, right? As C is introduced in 1972 by Dennis Ritchie. It was introduced by Dennis Ritchie in 1972. It, it was introduced by Dennis Ritchie in the year 1972 at the Bell Laboratories. And C language is also known as the low-level language, and it is a human readable form. Human readable form. Why in C language or the C code which the human can read easily? In this, we are going to cover variables and keywords, what are the constant, how we comment the programming code lines, what is the structure of the programming, and what is the compilation. First, going to know about the variables. First one is variables. Variable is nothing but a location where we can store the data. It is named in the memory location, right? Let us see an example. Assume this is a memory, right? The in memory we have some slots, right, where we are able to store some of the data that we are wanted to store in the memory location. For example, let us say integer. It is an type. What we are giving? A number that is equal to, or a variable I am taking as a, which is equal to any number. For example, I am taking 100, right? And the next, character. Character is a type of variable where you are taking a hashtag. What is the symbol of the hashtag? It is mentioned in the single quote. Hashtag is mentioned in the single quote because it is a character type, and then it is an integer. In this integer, how we it will store the memory? It will directly assign to any memory slot. For example, it is an a. It it is stored at a location here in this memory location, right? What is the value of a? That will be stored in the this slot, memory slot. Means it is storing the value, or it will storing the data of the assigned variable, right? Assigned variable at a memory location. It is a memory location. It is and 100 is the data which is stored in the memory location, and that is assigned to a variable a. This is an, and not only this, integer type. For example, as the character type, it is hashtag. No, the let us take this is as character type hashtag. It will dynamically allocate, not continuously. It will allocate the memory dynamically. Here it is in, here hashtag it will be stored where? In this memory location. Here it will be stored in this memory. Here the hashtag will be stored in this memory location. Now Let us see some of the rules of variables. What are the rules of variables? Let us see. The first rule, variables are case sensitive. For defining a variable, first of all, we should define either it is which type. Either is an integer type, that is, I am giving it as 50. Then after, I am taking one more integer type, giving it variable b, which is equal to 30, etc. Here we can see three at a time. This is the value of a assigned variable. This is the variable, and it shows the type of which type. As we can use here underscore 2. How? For example, it is a second rule, first character of an alphabet or an underscore. How it will be used? Let us see. I am taking an integer type. What integer type? Age or any price value. Not only age, price value. What is it? Total cost is 500. See, like this we can take. And the third rule is there should be no comma and no blank space. No comma and no blank space. Why? While running the code, it will shows an error. How? For example, say here, I am taking integer. We cannot take two variables or the two type data types of integer or float at data types at a time. For example, I am taking first integer and float. Is it valid? No, because one after the other we can take, but it should not be separated with the commas. Then after, in C coding only we can use underscore. Only we can use for underscore. Except this underscore, no other variable or no other symbol can be used in the C program. Now coming to the data types. What are the data types? Let us see. First is the main data type that we are going to learn is integer type, which stores a memory of 2 bytes. And float type, it is another type, float, which stores in memory location of 4 bytes. It takes to store 4 bytes of memory. Then after, character, signed or unsigned, which stores only it look memory location only 1 byte. Character type which stores up to 1 byte of memory. The float stores up to 8 bytes of memory. Sorry, 8 bytes of memory it can be accessed in the memory location. Not only these data types, we have several data types like unsigned character, unsigned character, and unsigned int, unsigned int, and long int, double, so on. Some of these are the main data types as we are going to learn up to integer, float, and character, that we are main commonly used data types. And the second is constants. What are the constants? The constant value is fixed. Why? For example, take an integer 1, right? I am taking an integer 1. As we defined integer 1 for today. Now I will come tomorrow. Is this value will change? Integer type? No, no. Why? Because it is fixed for. Either one can be written another way. No, right. Only this value of integer 1 is fixed. The 1 or integer 2 value or integer 3, these values are fixed. Now let us know about the types of the constant. There are three types. First type is integer integer constant. Integer constants means all the whole numbers from 0 to infinity, or my not only the 0 to infinity, as we can take minus infinity to infinity. For example, these are the integers, right? These are the integer constant. And the second type is real constants. What are the real constants? For example, 1.0, 2.0, 9.0, 5.0, whatever in decimal point. These are the real constant. And the character constants are nothing but all the constant, all the variables from A to Z. That it is a third type, character constants. How it will be defined? Character constant in a single quotation, it will be defined. Character A, single quotation B, then after single quotation from A to Z. These are the character constants. Coming to next, the third type is keywords. Third type is the keywords. What are the keywords? As we know, in C program, we have some keywords like printf or scanf and integer, float, enumerating, enumerated, etc. So on. As like this, there are 32 keywords in the C program, right? 32 keywords in the C program that we are using some of the keywords in our C code. And the next one is program structure. It is the fifth one. How? What is the program structure? It will be written as hash include standard input stdio out dot h. It is a standard input output library which is header file and integer main type. It is a function. Then after return. This is the structure of the C program. Without this, without the hash include and main function, no, when this written, no C program can exist in the real world. Let us try a simple program on it. Opening the VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Now let us write a code on it. And I want to print something. Printf. Using printf, Hello all. I want to print this program. Hello all. Or hello, it seems. Let it be hello. And every statement is must be end with the semicolon and run the program at the terminal. We get the getting the output in is hello world. It means whatever in printf, whatever we type, it will get the output in a output window. And the next is comments. Comments is nothing but the line is there, but we cannot print. We can read, but we cannot print on the, which will not store any storage in the memory location. Like there are two types. For single comment we use a double forward slash, and for multiple line comments we use slash and star. See here, I don't want to print this printf hello world. I'm using for the single, it is single line, so I'm commenting with the double forward slash, right? Then this line is not printed. See, I want to comment this all the program, so I'm using forward slash with star, forward slash with star, from there till end slash this line, this total program has commented, means it will not able to print. See here, I am commenting this, then after saving the file, after running the code, is are we able to see any output? I like hello print, as we given a printing function hello to get the output. Is there any output from here? See here, once again I am running. Empty file can print it? No, no. Like that. Up. Now we need to learn some functions. Like what? Up to now we used the printf function which will get the output. What about the input function? In C, the input function is scanf, which will take the input of the from the user. Right? Let us see a simple program on it. Now write a program to accept two values from the user. Right? From the user it will take the values. From those values we need to print sum. Right? Okay. Now let us start the program. Hash include standard input output is the library function stdio.h header file, and having with the main function with parentheses, then after the curly braces. From here we are declaring two variables. What? A variable and B variable, which will store the two values. What about the sum or result? I am taking it as result, which will give the sum of these A and B. Right? Now it should ask the user, means first it should get the output, then for those purpose I am using printf function. Printf function, what it will do, it will display on the outer screen, right? Then enter the a value. For entering a value, it will display on the output. Whatever we enter, it should take as input now, right? For that purpose, it is an integer type. I am taking percentage %d. It where we are storing value ampersand a, right? Remember, must and should every statement in the C program is ended with a colon, semicolon. Don't forget it. As I'm copying, entering the B value next. B value for accepting the B value. Okay, acceptation of both the variables as completed. Now I need the result, that is sum, right? What is sum means adding the two values, that is A and B. Now I want to print the output. What it will become? Printf sum is sum of A and B is whatever you can write in the printf function, that will be printed at the output, that is percentage D. This sum, this is storing for the sum. This sum is stored where? At the result. What is it? A and B. Is this result is storing the, while A plus B, it is storing at the result, which is a variable. Now let us write this variable here. What is it? Result. Then after saving the file and running the code, getting an error. Why? Okay, voice scanf function. Then after saving and running the code, it is clumsy. Then after, it should return the value, return 0. Then saving the file after running the code. See here, asking for entering the value. I am entering A value is 5. Then after, entering a B value. Whatever B value I am taking as 4. What is the summation of 5 and 4? It will be 9. So the result is stored. The summation of A and B is 9. Is get it? Here we enter the value of A value. It is entered and stored the value in at the integer or in a variable at the A. After asking for a B value, we enter the B value. Those B values stored at where? At the memory location, and at the B value space, or which is dynamically allocated from to the memory, it where it is stored. Then after result, what is it is taking, as we are asking for the sum, the summation of both A and B is taken in the result variable. After that, after taking, we are printing the result. See here, I am taking first variable 5, integer is 5, second is 4, the summation is printed at 9. Okay, this is the structure or the program which it will accept the variable from the user or values from the user, and it will getting the. Then after, the last topic is in this first chapter is the compilation. What is compilation? Compilation is nothing but converting human readable form into converting human readable form into machine language. Right? Machine language is binary language. Only it can able to read only zeros and ones. Machine language is binary language, right? Machine language is binary language where it can understand only zeros and ones. 0 1 0 1 like this 0 1 0 1 0. Only this code is understood by the machine language. Whatever we have typed here, this is converted into a machine language. Then after conversion into machine language, it will understand the code and will give the output. Now let us write another program. What is the program means? Calculate the area of the square. Accept, write a program to calculate area of square, right? For accepting a number, we should take an variable, right? I am taking an variable a, and it will ask the user here for a variable or for doing the sum, right? Then after I need to print the area, print a function using what? Area of where is percentage d. How, what is the formula for area of the square? That is side into side. Okay, don't be confused. Let us take your side for easy way of understanding. Now here side into side. Okay, now I am saving the program and running. See here, entering the value or entering the side value. What about the side? I am taking as 9. What is the area of square side into side? Then it will print 9 into 9. What is the multiplication of 9 into 9? 9 nines are 81. So the area of the square become 81. Here see, I enter the side and the area of the square is, it will given as 81. For the same program, let us try to find out the area of the circle. So enter the circle has radius. What about the formula of area of square, area of the circle? Now here enter the radius with in the place of side. I am taking a variable rad, which means to be radius. 2 pi r square. Uh, the area of circle is pi r square, right? What is the pi value? That is 3.14 into r square. R square means taking it as 2 times multiple. RAD into RAD. Now saving the program with control S and running the code. Okay, here I didn't change the value. Ampersand RAD. Now saving and run. See, entering the radius value. I am entering 2. 4. Now it will multiply 3.14 into 2 into 2. 2 to the 4. 4 3 is a 12, 12 point something it will get. Let us see. I am entering 2. See here. It got 1374389935. It is the output. Take an assignment. Now take an assignment which we are practice. Write a program to calculate perimeter of rectangle, right? It should ask user, means the two sides of the rectangle must be asked to the user. It should take values from the user. Then after, next one, write a program to print area, to print a cube, to print a cube of the number. The number should ask to the user itself. The system should ask the user for entering the number. Meet you in the next session.